Well, congratulations, class 2016. So first of all, we're going to do the class gift scroll. So during our time as Elizabethtown, the class of 2016 has embodied the motto, educate for service. Members of our class have served as volunteers in various capacities all over the world. This year, the class of 2016 came together to raise funds to help purchase a rooftop garden atop the BSC. The rooftop garden will not only enhance the aesthetics of the college, but will also conserve energy and increase the green space on campus. On behalf of the class of 2016, I'm honored to present President Strickwerder the Scroll of Honor, which lists the names of all who donated and represents our gift to Elizabethtown College. Thank you.
Great. Thanks very much. A great gift.
Friends, family, distinguished faculty, Board of Trustees, and administration, thank you for all of you've helped us achieve. I'd also like to take this moment to give a special thanks to all of the parents that raised such incredible students. But fellow classmates, listen and listen closely. Please, don't forget to thank them again when you move back in with them. But most importantly, congratulations, class of 2016. We just did it. I'm honored to have the chance to speak on behalf of such an accomplished and esteemed group of peers today. I've had the opportunity to represent the best class of Elizabethtown College has ever seen. And for that, I thank each and every one of you. I would be remiss today if I addressed the class of 2016 without remembering a classmate who is no longer with us. Jared Simon Trotty was an amazing friend to many of us here at Elizabethtown. He was a charismatic and caring person. His smile lightened even the hearts in the darkest of days. I'm truly saddened that he couldn't be with us today. In all that we do, I hope we always remember our classmate Jared, and that we always keep his memory alive. So today is when we begin to embark on the journey after college, to put our skills to the test, to let the rubber hit the road. Graduation is a time of reflection of the past 4 years we've spent together, but also a time to look to the unforged future that awaits each and every one of us, whether we may be ready for it or not. Each experience, memory, or skill learned is a piece of the puzzle that will ultimately make up your life. It is with this that I chose the theme of my speech. Life is but a puzzle. I suppose 4 years ago, we were in this very spot during convocation, and I'm sure many of us had all wanted to go back at some point those first couple days and give ourselves some much needed advice. If you still need a reminder of what you looked like when you entered college, just take a look at that nice old student ID we still have. I still kind of cringe when I look at mine. Elizabethtown College has given us so much. One of the greatest gifts it has bestowed upon us is the perpetual gift of debt. In all seriousness, it may very well be the best investment you will ever make. And E-Town's incredible academic resources have continued to foster our learning throughout the 4 years. The High Library is filled with thousands of books, magazines, and encyclopedias. Let's be honest, none of us really read them because they weren't on iPhones. The academic rigor at E-Town has prepared us for the future careers that we are about to embark on. And the faculty and staff have gone above and beyond to mentor us and enable us to succeed. Elizabethtown College has also given us friendships that will last a lifetime. I met one of my best friends on the first day of school. And since, I've gained other friendships that I couldn't imagine living without. Never forget these people that have impacted your life, taught you lessons you will never forget, and encourage you to reach your dreams. I think we can all agree that we have grown in some way and added pieces to our puzzles. Last week, my old first year seminar, we got together for lunch, and Professor Joseph Moloney, he asked us a simple question. How have you grown in the past 4 years? I urge you all to ask this question yourself. Was it through studying abroad and broadening your horizons? Was it through the leadership positions on campus? Was it through the friendships and mentorships you gained while at Elizabethtown? Or was it something else? No matter what it is, I can guarantee each and every one of you have grown. And since freshman year, so much has changed. For instance, our school passwords have changed at least 8 times. I think I now have 6 zeros on the end of mine. We now have Pepsi products instead of Coke. I kind of like that one, actually. Sorry. And campus security. I think they have given out more tickets with each passing year. That might just be my fault. You see, I take a look at that Hackman lot and I say, that's a bit far. But hey, that grass parking spot next to my residence, that looks mighty fine. Next thing you know, you wake up, you have an orange envelope waiting on your windshield. Like, really? Couldn't you do something better? Like decreasing the crime rate on campus from 0.01% to like 0, you know? Come on, Win, stop. John F. Kennedy once said, yes, the infamous JFK, change is the law of life, and those who only accept the past or present are sure to miss the future. So I'm going to take his word. It's time to look to the future, Blue Jays. And for that, I would just like to give you 2 pieces of advice. My first piece of advice is this: learn to love. Learn to love what you do, whether it be profession or a hobby. Learn to love the people around you, even those that aren't so lovable. And learn how to live your life. To put this in college terms, listen up, college students, you got this. A life without love is a life left untapped. And yes, that was a keg reference. My second piece of advice is to find out what life means to you. We are young and we are educated. It's truly a powerful thing. We have both the time and the tool set to pursue this life meaning. I'm sure that we have all had those classes that impact us far beyond the classroom and perhaps contributed in some way to finding out what life really means. For me, it was a class I took this semester with Dr. Reverend Tracy Sad. She asked us to reflect on a time when we were simply at peace in our lives and our most authentic selves. For me, this was a time when I was in a foreign place called Denmark. It's approximately 3,918.5 miles away. Just an approximation. It was a time when I felt out of my comfort zone completely, but yet I hold it as one of my most peaceful and authentic moments in my life. So let me just paint a picture real quick. We were there, 2 E-Town students, professor to the left, sitting along one of the many canals that run through the city of Copenhagen, which is Denmark's capital. While I was sitting along the canal, though, I got this strange feeling. All of my worries and thoughts seemed to slip away from the grasp of my mind. All that was left was the feeling of belonging. I watched the locals like they were my neighbors. I waved to the boaters in the canal like they were my best friends. I gazed upon the sun's reflection off the water in the canal as if it were a sight I saw each and every evening. I watched a mother duck and her ducklings swim past my feet as if it were a regular occurrence. I felt connected to the world that day. I felt authentic. So why did I tell you that story? It's because in that moment, I found a piece of the puzzle, a piece of what life meant to me. I found it when I least expected it to, and in a place that was completely foreign to me. I challenge you, Blue Jays. When you leave E-Town and you fly off into the world, go find and put together the pieces of your puzzle, what life means to you. Pursue things in life that fulfill you as a person, whether it be a career that you love, a family that you cherish, friends that bring you laughter, or experiences that simply take your breath away. I urge you all to never stop searching for those important pieces. Because remember, Blue Jays, life is but a puzzle. What will yours look like? Thank you, and congratulations.